Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Lynch, founder and CEO of Irish Titan. You're about to listen to some Ecomm Forum whiskey shot follow-ups. Enjoy. More to come. Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Lynch, founder and CEO of Irish Titan, here with our good friend Sara from Brightpearl. Sara, do you want to introduce yourself and give a quick description of Brightpearl?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much, Darren. My name's Sara Arthrell, and I am the Global Director of Product Marketing at Brightpearl, which is a digital operations platform built for retail. So what that means is we manage all of the steps that happen after a consumer hits the buy button, either metaphorically speaking in a store or online. So excited to talk with you guys today, and really looking forward to uncovering some of some expertise that we can lend in regards to the topic that you're going to present with us, Darren.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us, Sara. We're creating a series of sort of bite-sized content, maybe little Irish whiskey shots, you could say. They bounce off of our annual event called Ecomm Forum. It took place in October of 2020. Sara was one of our esteemed speakers, did a great job. And so we want to bounce off of some of those conversations that we had for a quick 3 to 5 minute download here with some thoughts that people can benefit from an e-commerce perspective, with Brightpearl's point of view. So, Sara, one of the things that you talked about in Ecomm Forum, and we've talked about since then between ourselves, are some of the trends that merchants are taking and some of the leaps they're taking coming off of 2020, which was a bad year in a lot of respects, right? From an e-commerce perspective, it was a pretty monumental year for the industry and for a lot of merchants. And so a lot of these merchants are taking leaps. Any thoughts about some of these trends, some of the motivations, just observations and points of view from your behalf?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you nailed it on the head. It was a crazy year for sure. I think what we saw a lot of with regards to these trends is it's always really easy to understand why a brand wants to jump into a new trend, because they see, exponential opportunity that can impact their revenue, help their customer acquisition numbers, but they don't always understand how they're going to get there. And that gets you into a predicament, right? And so what we're trying to recommend or reference to brands as they start to make these decisions is don't just think about why we're doing it, but how you're actually going to get there. And we've been speaking to a lot of brands who see a trend like maybe guaranteed 2-day delivery, or they want to start offering free returns, buy online, pick up in store. They want to open up a new sales channel. They see the opportunity that presents, but are still a little iffy about how they're going to get there. And we were talking to a merchant yesterday that was sharing this, and I've heard this quite a bit, which is some of these brands are getting phone calls from someone like Amazon, and Amazon is saying, hey, I want you to sell on my channel. The brand is obviously super excited about that opportunity, presents, massive gains for a business, but they're not really sure how they're going to get there. And, their order management or their inventory management or even their full blown ERP doesn't necessarily integrate with Amazon. And so, they hear maybe from their developer or whatnot that it's going to take 3 months to build an integration into Amazon. And that sucks, right? Like nobody wants to hear that it's going to take that long. And so, the angle that Brightpearl comes in is we answer some of that how are you going to actually take advantage of this opportunity? And, in this example, it's by integrating Brightpearl with Amazon. And so what that does now is lets you have to you don't have to think in more detail about the how it's going to happen. We're taking over that ownership for you. But some brands just, they see the opportunity and aren't thinking through the work that's going to be into getting there. And so that's the piece that we're trying to recommend is talk to your customers, talk to your partners, specifically your technology partners, to say, what can you do to support me in this new endeavor so I can take advantage of this trend, and then, give them an opportunity to talk through what that looks like.
Yeah, so I think that's some great observations. Amazon is always, a pervasive topic from an e-commerce perspective, and how brands can work with them or not if they choose not to, or to what degree, I guess is a better way to put it. Something that comes to mind as you talk through this is one of my favorite sayings is "be quick but don't hurry," which I think John Wooden, basketball coach, said first.
Yeah, I love that.
Right. And when you're quick, there's sort of an intention to it and still a sense of control, whereas hurry feels kind of frantic and unprepared. Are you seeing any of these trends that merchants are jumping on or not jumping on that maybe fall into those two categories? Like maybe some trends that are more quick, meaning that they should be doing it and it's a logical thing to move on quickly versus
Yeah,
maybe it seems more desperate or frantic?
absolutely. No, I love that. And I think it even plays into what we've been recommending, particularly around this pandemic, which is how agile is your business? How quickly can you do this, but in an efficient manner where you're not hurrying? And so take advantage, whatever that trend may be, but do so in a way that's still thought out and, manageable, really. And I think the best place to really start with some of those more specific trends that you're saying, Darren, is look at my two favorite areas: talk to your customers and look at your competitors. So what are your competitors doing that's better than you? And what do your customers wish that you would do more of and less of? And that then gives you a little bit of more like data. This isn't just like a gut instinct that I'm thinking we should take advantage of. I have proof points to back it up. And it's that foundational analysis that's going to set you up for success instead of making you trip over your feet because you were hurrying, and it really is. I know it's cliche and we've all been saying this for the last year, but it's that foundational work that is going to really save you. And it's like evolution, right? It's not just the strong will survive. It's the ones who do this in a way that still is agile, and allows them to really adapt to their business in times of craziness, like we've seen with the market changes brought on by the pandemic. So talk to your customers, look at your competitors, and really figure out where there's opportunity and how your technology partners and even agency partners can really support you through that endeavor.
Right. Well, this is some great content, Sarah, which is unsurprising given the great content forum. Is there any last takeaway you want to leave the audience with and walk away with pouring one more whiskey shot?
I know, I'm excited, even though it's 11 a.m. here. But yeah, I would say, we're Brightpearl is sort of touting the how in this conversation. Even, we're sort of a resource for you, but sometimes it can feel really overwhelming for a merchant on even thinking about where to start. There's a lot of opportunity for gained efficiencies, but sort of concern about how do I can't go after everything at one time. And so what we did was we actually put together something on our website. So if you just Google Brightpearl Health Checker, it's a quick 5-minute quiz that a brand can take that just helps uncover where they're doing a good job, where they could see some improvements, and a good place to get started on analyzing what that really looks like. So take a look at that if you're trying to figure out the how piece. And obviously you can find more at brightpearl.com to see some more detail about what we do to help brands.
That's great. I'll be checking that out myself.
Awesome.
So thanks, Sarah. We love working with you and the whole team over there at Brightpearl. It's been a lot of fun and looking forward to a lot more of that. So thanks for joining us. Okay.
Thanks, Darren. Take care. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
Hi, everybody. Darren Lynch, founder and CEO of Irish Titan here again. Thanks for joining our whiskey shot sized of Ecomm forum follow-up. If you want more information, fun, or shenanigans, please go visit irishtitan.com/ecom forum. Thanks. Have a good day. Sláinte.